Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Kyle Henderson, BamaInsider.com. We're breaking down Bryce Young's senior highlight tape. This is the first time I've seen it. Craig Young just released it. Here he is, Bryce Young escaping the pocket, getting to the outside and making a touchdown throw to the outside. Unbelievable mechanics by this young man, and his escapability is, I think, what really sets him apart. Here he is back in the end zone, makes a clear throw across the middle of the field. And again, I haven't seen this yet, so I'm just going with you. He has three up top right now, three wide receivers split wide over the cross, stays in the pocket. Nice little touch on that. I'm excited to see his touch when he starts to get to the college level. Here he is, two wide receivers to the top, two to the bottom. He's going to look. Great arm strength by Bryce Young. His arm strength is, I think, what is really going to push him at the college level and really give him a run at starting at Alabama. Honestly, look at this right here, right on the money. Here we go. Looks like we're, maybe 10 yards away from the end zone. Great touch pass for another touchdown. Incredible. Here we go. Mater Day versus Villa Park. 16 for 21, 296 yards. Here we go. Bryce Young, center of your screen. He's got two up top. He's going to read. He's going to look outside. Great patience and then just great arm strength. I'd like to see that ball placed a little bit above the wide receiver, but I think he'll get there as we continue to push forward right here. Looks to his first progression. Great throw, touchdown pass. Three up top, three trips to the top of your screen. Patience, great blocking. Big time throw right across the middle of the field. Looks like the wide receiver, did he get his foot in? Yes, he did. That's a touchdown. All right, so you got three wide receivers down to the right. Bryce Young is going to look for that running back. Looks across the middle of the field, reading his progression, and a great throw across the middle of the field for another touchdown pass. I mean, what he did at the high school level was really ridiculous, and I'm just excited to see him. Right here, just uses his athleticism to get into the end zone. Nice little touchdown. And a lot of people, might loop him into the dual threat category. I think, yeah, that's absolutely it. Look, he just puts a move on that defender. That was ridiculous. And then keeps his eyes downfield. Here, Mater Day playing Centennial from Arizona when they won that game 71-21. My goodness. All right, looks like he has doubles, and then they're going to send a man in motion. Fantastic read down in the center of the field for would look to be a touchdown. He's got three up top on this particular play. Fakes to the running back. He's going to move to the outside, and he's going to find his receiver coming across the middle of the field. It's really remarkable when you watch Bryce Young to see, number one, his mechanics. Number two, his quick release. And number three, his escapability. That's one thing that I really love about Bryce Young. It's like he can always keep his eyes downfield, and then his arm strength. I think his arm strength is very underrated. And I think once he starts to really work with the strength and conditioning coaches and really fine tune his overall strength of his arm, I think he's going to be absolutely deadly. All right, here's Bryce Young, and here he is putting a pass right in the end zone again for his receivers. Looks like he has twins to both sides. Right to the running back. He's going to read. There, that escapability once again. And then he's going to find a wide receiver open in the end zone. It's ridiculous watching Bryce Young. I'm enjoying everything I'm seeing. This is the first time that we've seen this. I mean, his father just released this tonight. Great pass across the middle of the field, letting the wide receiver do the rest. Twins to both sides, man in motion, or you just got one wide receiver coming up over the middle, and great arm strength right there. That is what we're talking about. I can't even imagine. You imagine he has Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith, John Mechie to work with at the college level. Right here, that escapability to extend plays, get up the field, use his overall athleticism. Mater Day taking on St. Francis. This is actually the team you had Chris Broswell on, and you had two Alabama commits going on. Alabama commit facing heat, still gets the pass off. Bryce Young right here. Trips to the top, great pass across the middle of the field. Wide receiver gets hit, but nice pickup for the first down. Inside the red zone, uses his athleticism to catch that ball, gets to what was either a touchdown or a 2-point conversion. Here's Bryce Young again. Great read for the running back. Looks. Is going to nice little shuffle pass. And that's all instinct. That's what you want in your quarterback. You want a guy who can, grab it with one hand if it's a bad snap. You want a guy who can make a shovel pass. You want a guy right here who can juke the defender out and turn it up for a touchdown. I mean, that's the type of guy that you want leading the offense. Here he is again. Looks like he has two receivers down to the bottom of your screen. You're going to use his speed to get the outside. He's a fast quarterback, right? This is a fast young man. He's got three wide receivers to the right, two up top. Bryce Young, he's going to take it himself. looks like this game, he just kind of put it in self overdrive and used his overall athleticism to really take control of this game. And that's what you want as a quarterback. Again, you want the instincts. You want a guy who really wants to step up in big time games, step up when the lights are on, step up against a good defense and really rise to the occasion. As you know, Alabama is going to play in some marquee games where you really need a guy, an alpha male, to really step up and take control of the offense. And I think that is what Bryce Young simply displayed in this particular game. Here he is getting heat on the quarterback from the defense, still staying in the pocket and able to make that completion. Bryce Young, once again, has to step up in the pocket, going to get that throwaway, and there it is again. Even with pressure, he's able to still connect with his wide receiver. I overall just like this tape. Really exciting to talk about. This wide receiver is wide open, not even a problem. Mater Dei versus St. John's, and 53-24. He's got 3 wide receivers down the left, somewhat of a funky formation. Able to hit that wide receiver across the middle of the field, no problem. Looks like we're going to get another shot from the backside of the end zone. And, that was to the outside of the wide receiver. Nice connection right there. 3 wide receivers at the bottom of your screen. Let's see what Bryce Young does right here. Quick release. That's what you want. A quick release. That's going to be so tough to defend at any level, right? Even on Sundays, that's just tough to defend. You want a guy who's able to make that quick read. And I think Bryce Young has continued to display just that in these highlights. Here he is again. Looks like he has just a running back in the backfield. And that looks like Mater Dei did that all season long. And why not when you have a guy like Bryce Young in the backfield, right? Connecting with his wide receiver and letting his guys do the rest. And I think one thing that's really going to benefit him, and I talked about that earlier, is the fact that he has these quality wide receivers coming back. So Bryce Young really just has to get the ball to them. And you're going to have a better offensive line. You're going to have better wide receivers. So combine that with his athleticism, I think that's going to be very dangerous for Alabama. And I think that's going to keep him on the field. I mean, Nick Saban said it before. You want the best playing, and you want the guy who puts you in the best position to win football games playing. And we've seen that before with him when he put Tua over Jalen. It was simple that Jalen was not the better quarterback and he had to go with Tua. And I think you're going to probably see that similar situation as Bryce Young continues to go forward. I mean, look at what we're seeing right here. This guy has it all. The mechanics, he has the arm strength, he has the instincts. Right here, hitting on that deep ball, that is right on the money. That pass right there was right in the money. So I'm not going to play the whole clip, but I definitely wanted just to kind of loop in here and just jump on it together. Orange Lutheran. Let's check this out, and then I'll wrap it up. And you can watch the rest of his highlights on Huddle. 3 wide receivers down to the left. Here's Bryce Young hooking up with the wide receiver right across the middle of the field. And that's just all knowing the field, being able to see the field from a collective standpoint. And I think Bryce Young has simply displayed that he has eyes downfield, that he keeps his eyes downfield. Very important for a quarterback to do. Again, watch these full highlights in their entirety on Huddle. My name's Kyle Henderson at BamaInsider.com. This is Bryce Young's highlight film, the full thing from his senior season. Go check it out on Huddle. Absolutely phenomenal. The kid is coming into Alabama red hot, ready to work with these wide receivers. Can't wait to see what he can do at the college level. Find more of our coverage at BamaInsider.com. Reporting from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, this is Kyle Henderson of BamaInsider.com.